right away though. Maybe. Could be.
Alright, let's see how our audio is. Mic, check. Okay, everything should be alright.
Mic check, Xbox got no games. Mic check, mic check.
Yes, they don't have any games.
This is true.
Alright. Okay. Gotta get my Zelda hat, my shirt, and let's get some Zelda, you know, my mug. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Do not be fooled, people. This man is a bot.
Boy, y'all really want me to be a bot so badly. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go where the games are at. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, boy, y'all something else. Okay, so how many we got watching right now?
Almost 30.
Okay. Come on, people. Can we go for 40? Come on, hit that like button. Come on, y'all.
Tell that bot to take off that shirt and hat.
Who said that?
Super nerd.
Oh, I ain't worried about him. That dude trolls me every day. It seems like every time you and Neo gang up on me, he comes out of nowhere.
Comes in a bitch slap you.
Every freaking day.
Oh man. Nia and me were going in on this fucking Nintendo fanboy on Facebook. He was like talking about how nobody wants voice chat and how people who have it on PlayStation don't use it because they want to say some wild shit. Like they want to use their cell phone to talk instead of using the voice chat on the PS4, and that's why Nintendo should do it on the PS4 on the cell phone instead of having it native on the Switch. It's like this guy must be like retarded or something.
Sound like
oh my God. Some of these Nintendo guys, they say the dumbest shit, man, when it comes to playing games online.
They said the same shit during the Wii U generation.
Yeah.
Like I'm so glad that it's over with, so we can actually talk positively about the Nintendo Switch or just Nintendo in general, man. Because it was well, dude. They was
now they're actually doing good shit.
Yeah, they're doing good shit. Kimishima retired on top. This new guy, hopefully he is good. You know, people are already making fun of his face because he kind of.
Oh man, that dude looks like Toad, man. Like
Toad.
He looks like he could do the mocap for Captain Toad the movie.
I don't know. I thought he looked like One Punch Man, man. Like, jeez, that dude.
So Saitama.
Oh my God, this dude. I hope he gets the job done, man. I don't care how he looks. Just get the damn job done.
Can you imagine the first thing he comes out on stage, he goes, "One punch!" Just starts singing the song.
Oh wow.
That would be amazing.
I'm seeing a lot of memes about him right now. That is crazy.
Bro, that dude has a very memeable face. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of funny pictures about this dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. What are we looking like right now on viewership?
36.
36. Can we hit 40 people? Can we hit 40? Did we start?
Yeah, let's start. I can't stay here all day. Goddamn.
Oh, I can. I can. Okay. Can we hit 40 people? Let me see. Hold on. Turn that down. So what time you gotta get out of here?
I got roughly an hour.
Okay, we should have. It's only two of us. We get a lot of this covered. Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to another edition of the Real Talk. It's not the Real Talk podcast, or you can say it's the Alex and Real show, but it was really a Real Talk show. But in Alex, he just came at the last minute. But yeah, sorry we couldn't do it yesterday. The podcast. A lot of y'all asked me. I'll be DM me on Twitter all day. I'm getting a lot of people watching my old podcasts asking me, "Hey, Real, when you gonna do another podcast?" Man, I've been tired, dude. Just, man, like, I woke up 4:30 this morning. Well, I woke up because my son woke me up, and he made sure of that. And usually we feed him when he gets hungry, and after we fed him, he didn't want to go back to sleep. He just kept staring and smiling. So it just, he kept us up, and I was like, forget it. My alarm about to go off in a few minutes, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, just been tired, man. Just trying to catch up on a lot of things, and hopefully I could get some more content out for y'all guys. Maybe something this weekend. Maybe if I do something, maybe Sunday, because Saturday I got that pretty much on lockdown. You know, the Avengers. I'm going to see that. Hear a lot of good things about that movie. So please do not put no spoilers in the chat. Please do not do that, because I want to see the movie for myself. I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow, and if I have extra time Sunday, I will do something for y'all guys.
And also, I will definitely ban you if you put spoilers in this chat.
Oh, damn. Dang, he putting a hammer down.
Permanent ban, not a temporary ban. Permanent ban.
Damn, he said...
No fucking spoilers going on.
Alex laying down the law up in this damn stream. Zero tolerance, man.
Zero tolerance for spoilers.
Damn, man. Damn, I'm about to say something. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't trying to start now. I was about to say something.
Man, this guy just spilt the secret that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Oh, damn.
This guy's out of here.
Speaking of Peter Parker, I saw that second trailer of Venom, and it actually looks a lot better.
That second trailer is a lot better.
A lot better than the first. So I'm interested in watching the movie. Ain't 26. Who's behind that movie? The
Venom suit actually looks good.
Who's behind that movie? Marvel Studios? No,
it's a Sony movie.
It's a Sony movie. Or did they partner up with Marvel Studios or no? Or that's their movie?
No, it's completely separate from the Marvel universe.
But didn't they partner up with Sony with the Spider-Man Homecoming?
Yes, that's because they need Spider-Man to work into the universe. But this movie is separate. It has nothing to do with what's going on with the Marvel movies.
Really? Even though Venom is in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't know. This movie is separate for whatever reason.
These damn movie rights is confusing a lot of people, dude. Jesus
it's very confusing.
Oh my god. Okay, so we have 40 watching now. Okay, so we can actually get started now. So hit that like button, people. Please hit that like button. Share this video. Whatever you can do to help this channel grow, or streams grow. I'm getting to that point that I up my quality. I said this for a long time, people. I up my quality on my channel. I got more, I try to decorate my background, and a lot of people loving it and stuff. I'm trying to do more videos, but I need more viewership. I'm not going to lie. I need more viewership in order for me to take this channel a lot seriously than I want to take this channel. So please, when I say hit that like button, that's you actually share my video when you hit the like button, or you can just share it on your own. So please hit that like button.
Liking the video helps a lot.
Yes, because I'm over here looking at other channels that I got more subscribers than them, but yet they get over 100 people watching every podcast. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, we're more entertaining than these people. But Jesus, like, we can't grow the show without y'all, So like I say, man, y'all want more podcasts, more videos. Just please help your brother out. Just share. That's all I'm saying. Sharing is caring. So okay.
Sharing is caring, baby.
So okay, after that, let's go ahead and get started. I guess go and get your intro out the way, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here. We're back for another episode of the Alex and Real Show. We got some cool stuff to talk about. Sit back, enjoy, have a drink, do whatever you do. Enjoy your entertainment for tonight.
And Green Boat, thank you for the $2 donation, buddy. Like usual, I love when he comes to my stream. He donates. He's at 20 plus million Switches units to go for Nintendo. We're gonna talk about that in a few.
Yeah.
So okay, what games you been playing? I've been playing God of War all week, man. That game is so good, man.
Woo!
So good, dude. What you been playing?
So good.
What else? Did you play something else?
I've been playing God of War and Wolfenstein 2. That's what I'm playing right now. And yeah, that's it right now. God of War 2. God of War, man. My God. That game is incredible.
I went to GameStop a while ago. Of course, I've been playing God of War all week. I think I put in about 20-something hours. I played it on hard at first. Then I was like, man, I'm getting my ass full. I put it on normal.
It's a really hard game.
It is. It is. Like,
Yeah.
if you put it on hard, it's really Dark Souls. If you put it on hard, it's Dark Souls. And normal is very challenging as well.
Yeah, even normal is difficult.
Yeah, normal was difficult on God of War 3. I played the God of War 3 remaster on the PS3, and I thought it was difficult. So yeah, it's not an easy game.
It's a very big change from God of War 3. Very big change.
Very big change, but for the better. I love how they rebooted the series. So yeah, I've been playing it all week, and I ain't spoiling nothing. All I gotta say is this game is a all-time favorite. It's gonna always be an all-time favorite because not only the game is great looking, it's fun. The gameplay is wonderful. Like the crafting is good. Like I just loved everything about this game. It's that type of game that it's almost perfect. You know, there's always room for improvement.
Damn near perfect.
It's always room for improvement. But this game it's gonna be it's one of my top games this generation. And it's a dogfight between The Last of Us, Zelda, Mario Odyssey, Persona 5. Even Nier Automata. Well, these games right here it's gonna be a dogfight on who is the best. Yeah, it's a game of generation games. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Like, all I gotta say is, man, if you got a PS4, if you don't have a PS4, this game is the reason that you should buy a PS4. Whether it's the Pro or it's the standard, the game looks beautiful no matter what. Because when I bought Horizon Zero Dawn last year, before I bought my PS4 Pro, the game looks so damn awesome graphically. So
yeah, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are playing it on the standard PS4. They still say it looks really good. So
yeah, like Sony games always look good. I played Uncharted 4 on the standard PS4, and the game looked really good, man. Sony just got really great developers. They got a great team.
Talented artists.
You know, Santa Monica, a Naughty Dog. Even Guerrilla Games is coming up because, you know, we already know what that Killzone Stratofall debacle, and they redeemed themselves with this game, with Horizon Zero Dawn. And
you got a donation here from Daniel J, $2. Sony expected to sell 95 to 100 million PlayStations this year. I'm assuming he's joking, but maybe. I think they're almost at 80 this year.
Right? It might be expected. Thank you for the $2 donation, Daniel. But yeah, it is possible. You know, God of War just came out, so you never know. Like, you know, God of War is gonna easily sell 8 to 10 million. This right here gonna be the highest selling God of War in the series because I went back and I was looking at their sales. I think the most they sold was like either 5 or 6 million. That's good, but God of War, you would think it would sell more than that.
Yeah, I thought they was higher than that. I think this game can hit like at least Horizon Zero Dawn numbers.
It will because it's a well-known franchise. On a very
well-known franchise. It's getting praised. It's the highest rated Sony game this generation.
It is. So I expect between 8 to 10 million.
Fantastic game.
It's going to sell between 8 to 10 million. Easily. It's going to be the highest seller God of War game in the franchise, just like Zelda was the highest seller Zelda game in the franchise, The Breath of the Wild. And Mario Odyssey, whew, that's going to be tough. That's gonna be tough. Surpassing.
Really happy we're getting all these fantastic single player games coming out that are very high quality. Really shoving it in the face of Microsoft and EA.
Yeah, well, it's all about money. So that's why Xbox right now. I love Xbox, but you know I got a weird relationship with Xbox right now, man.
The more high quality single player games we get, the where I'm happy because like Wolfenstein 2 also that's a great game.
The story
That's coming to the Switch
the,
soon too. I think in June.
the story's silly, but the game is awesome. The gameplay is
Yeah.
awesome, man. I love the gore. It's fast paced. It's awesome.
Oh man, those the axe kills you get in Wolfenstein 2, those are brutal.
That is a brutal game. That game is
Yeah.
definitely not for children. So keep your
No.
kids away.
Definitely not.
Keep your kids away from that game.
As far as God of War goes, the changes that they made, I think the series needed it, to be honest, because like the combat from God of War 3, 2, and 1 was definitely outdated.
Very.
Games like Devil May Cry, especially Bayonetta, they shit on God of War 1, 2, and 3 as far as combat goes. So I'm glad they changed it up. They changed the camera angle. The camera's like right on Kratos the whole game. Gives you a very personal feel. Makes you feel more involved in the game. Every hit you do with the new Leviathan axe, you feel it in the controller. The rumble works really well in this game, especially when you throw the axe and you recall it like Thor's hammer. That never gets old. That shit is awesome.
That is awesome, man. They took down the top-down view like they did with the previous installment. So I do love the change, and a lot of people said since they took away the jump button, it was gonna be a shitty game. And of course, remember those memes that they had God of War in the wheelchair and the son was pushing him? I was like, what the hell, man?
Those were funny. Those were funny.
Oh my god! So those are old memes, and now we got some new memes. Boy! Oh my! Boy! Come and read it. Boy! Get over here. Boy!
Read this, boy. No, boy. You're not ready, boy. Man, Kratos is a funny ass dad.
Oh my god, man! So
it's a great game. Like I wish we could talk a little more, but I don't want to spoil any of the story elements. But this story's fantastic. This is easily one of the best stories told in video games in a long time.
That is true.
I don't know where this came from with Sony Santa Monica, but they took it to a whole new level.
I think what they did was took notes on not only Naughty Dog, but
they definitely took notes from Naughty Dog Last of Us.
Yes, they did. I think they took notes.
Definitely.
You know, I think with all their with a Guerrilla game, they took notes from Horizon. They took notes because I see a lot of elements in the game. Hell, they even took notes from I would say took notes from Tomb Raider. I see a lot of it in this game.
They took a lot of good elements from games and added God of War to it, and it turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah, so the next God of War game, it's like we're gonna expect more. We're gonna expect better.
You got a donation here from Eric. $2. Boy.
I appreciate that, Eric, man. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna start crying, man. I keep donating me. My boy OJ.
Oh, damn.
My boy OJ was crying a while ago because I would be, man, somebody send me a $400 donation. I'd be crying too, man. Y'all want to see a grown man cry on camera? Send me a $400 donation, man. I was like, I was starting to hate on this chat. I was like, God, you got $400? Why I can't get $400? Man, y'all tripping, man. Somebody was like, you better start e-begging. I ain't gonna do that.
The Kratos dad jokes are priceless, man.
Boy.
Yeah, but like as far as the game goes, people. All the reviews, all the people like hyping up the game, like it does live up to the hype.
Yes, it does.
We are not the kind of guys that are gonna tell you to buy a game if it's shit. That's not us. That's not what we do here. This game is fantastic. If you have a PS4, it's a must play. If you're on a fence of getting a PS4, I think this is the game that should push you over, especially with Spider-Man around the corner. It is a must-play, generation-defining game as far as I'm concerned.
I don't see why anybody don't want to buy a PS4 because Sony has every game that people want or need. Like whatever genre do you like, whether you like story-based games or you like multiplayer games, or I don't know why these Xbox keep thinking Sony don't get multiplayer games. Like they don't get third party.
All of the multiplayer.
That's what I said. Like they don't get Call of Duties or the Battlefield. Like they get the same games Xbox gets. What the hell? They act like
that's what makes like Xbox's games, their exclusives, seem even more worthless, because like the multiplayer games are better than the multiplayer games that Microsoft's providing you. So like if you're not even gonna make as good multiplayer games as your third parties are, then why are you bothering? Why not make single player games? Because we don't get a lot of single player games from third parties anymore.
That is true, but there are 2 third parties that's still pumping them out hot quality. You already know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, Bethesda
And Ubisoft.
Yeah,
you can't forget Ubisoft because actually most of their single player games are. Oh, we can't forget Rockstar neither.
Rockstar, of course.
We can't forget them too. So I don't know what this myth came from. It's just with these battle royale games
because
and
Activision, EA, and
Microsoft. I guess because the big name games of Call of Duty and Battlefield, but y'all gotta remember they had single player campaigns in there, and now there's a rumor.
Call of Duty.
Now there's a rumor that
one sec, you got a donation from Blue Bolt here, $5. Nintendo
you,
Labo outsold God of War 2-1 in Japan.
Wow.
Well. Let's just be fair. To be fair, God of War doesn't sell well in Japan traditionally. So.
I can't really say that about that because that game doesn't cater towards that crowd.
Yeah, if we see Labo outsell God of War like worldwide, then it's time to start laughing.
Wow, you talking about Crap Gamer going to be happy and Mooch? Talking about El Mega, they're going to be happy.
Crap Gamer's going to buy like 10 Labos and make a Labo fort.
Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So overall, the God of War game is awesome. I don't want to keep talking too much about it because it's just so good, and I still hadn't finished yet. I put in 20 hours of the game already, and I'm trying to complete a lot of. I'm trying to do all the side missions too, because
the side quests are actually entertaining in this game.
It is. So
there's good side quests.
I don't want to just go all the way straight through the end, just just do the story. I want to do everything.
Yeah, I wish I took the game slower. Like I did, kind of power through. I did some side quests here and there. But now, like, there's a lot of end game stuff because you can still do the side quests after, which I'm going to do those after I'm done Wolfenstein. I'm going to go back to God of War, and then there's some optional bosses, the Valkyries, which you might have run into one by now because you can fight them before you beat the game too. But like they're way harder than any other enemy in the game. So they're the game bosses.
Like I said, I'm gonna play this game all the way through. If I'm gonna keep the game. If it takes me all year to platinum, I want to platinum this game.
Oh damn!
This game,
I can't be bothered.
Hey, just like Horizon Zero Dawn, I like that game so much. I think I put in 150 hours into Horizon Zero Dawn.
Holy.
Yeah. So the game is awesome, man. So I guess let's go and skip that and go to Nintendo. It's a lot of Nintendo to talk about. Of course, you got the new president. How you pronounce his name? Do you know his name?
Oh shit! I forgot how to say it. Fukuara, some shit.
I don't know. Got a new president. Kimishima stepped down. Nintendo is shipping 20 million Switches this year. They want to sell 20 million by their next fiscal year. That's next year in March. So basically, that's 11 months from now.
Oh, that's Shintaro Furukawa.
Shintaro Furukawa?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's how you
And he looks like Captain Toad, and it's very funny.
Damn, that's messed up, man. So yeah, like a lot of Nintendo stuff. Nintendo massive E3 plans. I mean, I need to pull up that article because I've been so busy today. I'm just now found out a whole bunch of this news. I was watching OJ videos, watching watching a lot of stuff, man. I didn't know you did a video about what you talking about yesterday about the president.
Let's talk about Halo coming to PC.
Halo coming to PC. Don't get me started with that shit. You know, I don't even talk about no Xbox right now. Alex.
Hey, you asked me what my video was about.
Don't trigger me today, Alex. You're trying to trigger me. I don't want to talk about Xbox right now. I'm
still answering you.
I'm still pissed off about Xbox right now. Right now, it's all about Nintendo. It's all about Sony because that's where my games are at, man. Like I'm just so sick and tired of Xbox. I am so sick and tired of like just picture Nintendo and Sony putting their games on PC. Just picture that.
That'd be great to have them all in one box.
So, how much money have you invested into your computer in the first place? All the graphics cards that you bought, how much?
You think I just keep them? I sell them when I'm done with them.
Ah, no, I don't want to know. I don't care about yourself. I want to know how much money did you invest.
Well, it's the same thing with your. That's like saying you spent $1,500 on your Xbox. That's not true.
Okay. Sell them or not? I want to know, Alex. Be truthful. How much money did you spend on graphics card before you sell them? Me and the best
This one that I bought is 500.
Oh shit, that's an X. That's a
So
1X.
that's worth more than the X.
Okay.
But
Okay, you just became a PC gamer about a year or two ago. How many graphics cards have you
roughly
bought?
2 years.
How many graphics cards have you bought? And how much is? That's it. How much
Yeah.
how much did your first one cost?
That one was a cheaper one. That was like $200 one.
So that's about $700 on your graphics card. That's not including your monitors and all that. And I don't know, man.
Well, to be fair, that's like saying you have to add your TV cost to your Xbox.
The TV cost of the Xbox.
Because like I can plug my computer to the TV too, but same thing.
But you don't.
I can though.
You can, but do you play on your monitor?
It's the same thing. I play my PlayStation on the monitor too when I'm streaming.
I don't know, man. PC is expensive, man. That's part why I ain't got into it, man. It's expensive. I invest so much money in the consoles, like next year, that's not next year. It could be next generation. Like
a lot on.
If this I did. If this Xbox thing is still where it is whenever the next console comes out, then I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, all our games going on PC anyway. If I gotta invest into a PC, I would rather do that. That's why I want to know how they're gonna take their Xbox division seriously. Are they gonna take it seriously? If they talking about I don't want to keep talking about
the Play Anywhere
this.
thing it's not going anywhere.
My whole thing about this is the fact that y'all play for free on PC, and I still don't see it. $60 a year is for the games to go, because if that's what it is, that's a fucking ripoff, dude.
Yeah, that's basically what you're getting.
That is a fucking rip off. Like a lot of
the thing is that Microsoft tried to get people to pay for Xbox Live on PC like a long time ago. But they had an Xbox Live program for PC, but nobody bought it, and then it was a complete failure. So this time they weren't gonna try that twice. So that's why it's free on PC, because they're not gonna pay for it. They're not gonna pay $60 a year to play Xbox games just to play them online. It's not happening. That's a console thing, man. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
Unforgiven. I am not rich. I don't know. I keep thinking I'm rich.
I don't know. Maybe that wall of shit behind you is why he thinks you're rich.
Wall of shit. You know a lot of that shit's Nintendo games, right?
Well, you know what I mean? I mean, like, you have a wall of stuff behind you. Maybe that's why he thinks you're rich.
Hey, I just now saw Fado say hey, and his message got deleted.
He got deleted and banned for 30
Damn. Come on.
Guy.
Come on, Unforgiven. You didn't have to do him like that.
They always do Bear dirty like that, man. This shit is funny.
Okay, y'all chill on Bear, man. Come on, chill on here. Don't do him like that, please.
Bear has been baptized in greatness, all right, guys. He's no longer crusading for Xbox, pretending that everything is okay over there. God of War purified him. He's back to normal. You can
No. The next day he started playing some shit games.
Was he?
I forgot some game I never heard of. I don't know. Some fucking bear.
so some remnants of dog shit going on there.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. Like just don't. Okay, the mods in my chat, man. Please.
There's a funny guy.
Like if you time somebody up, it has to be offensive, man. Like let's don't do that to anybody. It might be
like if Bear comes in here and starts talking about No Man's Sky, Bear.
Well, but, don't ban him.
Sorry, not ban him. Mute her, or whatever it is. Mute him, whatever it's called. But like, what if he comes in here trying to sell you Sea of Thieves? Yeah, just time him out or some shit.
Okay, now you can delete those comments. I don't want that shit flood my chat, man.
Ain't nobody want to see that shit.
Oh, he's a cool guy. Let's chill on him, man. So Nintendo,
it was funny.
So Nintendo, they got a lot of stuff going on at E3. I was supposed to be pulling up this article. We got sidetracked.
Yeah, I got the article here if you want.
If you want to read it, go right ahead.
Yeah. So Nintendo has announced their program for E3. So on June 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, that's 12 Eastern, they're going to have their Nintendo video presentation. It seems to be primarily about the Switch. That's 2 thumbs up right there. And on June 11th and 12th, they will have a Splatoon 2 World Championship. So there's going to be a tournament for Splatoon 2. On June 12th, this will be, I think it's after the video presentation, there's a Super Smash Brothers Invitational Tournament. So this is going to be the first time we see Smash in action. It should be very exciting. And then again, June 12th to June 14, we have the Nintendo Treehouse. And from what I understand, they're starting with Smash, and the Treehouse will start immediately after the video presentation. So right away, you're going to get a Treehouse version of Smash Brothers, so we can get even more in-depth with it. So Nintendo's E3 is definitely Smash Brothers focused, and for the obvious reason, that's the biggest game they got coming out this year. I think they're going to have a very good show this year.
I hope so, man. I hope so. And I this whole prediction thing with 20 million that they projected is going to sell between now and the next physical year, that's March. So it's basically 11 months from now. 11 months from now. Yeah. So the first year was so successful because they spit out basically most of their top tier games. That's basically Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon. That's a top tier game now because Splatoon is over 6 million sold.
Mario Kart.
So Mario Kart, even Orange sold well, but it's not a top tier game. It's more of a second tier. But most of their top tier games came out the first year. And you could put in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you know, it's sold well, but it has a potential of being a top tier game, but it's not there yet.
Not yet.
But they didn't sell 20 million the first year. From March to March of this year, they sold what about? That's basically
16, something like that.
So the stuff that the sales that they gave us today, I think that was the first year of sales. Am I right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's the first year since it's launched. So it's at 18 million now.
Yeah, but it's about 18 million. So it's about a year over year, and that's basically majority of their top tier IPs that came out. So we know about one top tier IP that's coming out this year. That's Smash Brothers. You know, but you gotta remember Mario Kart and Mario is their best selling IPs, and that came out the first year. So how can Nintendo top this year than their previous year? There's only one word. It's Pokemon. That's the only way that will happen. Unless they're going to have a lot of third-party games, but I still don't see it because let's just be real, a lot of people don't buy Nintendo consoles for third-party games. But it could be different because third-party games are actually selling on the Switch because of the handheld aspect, and it's popular. Everybody want to try a lot of third parties on the Switch, and Bethesda is happy with sales. And it came out yesterday and said they are very happy and pleased.
Yeah, they basically said as long as their game will run on the Switch, they will release it on the Switch.
Yeah, basically. And according to VG charts, they over 700-something thousand physically. It could be crazy. It could be over a million. Right? Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah. It could be over a million if you count digital because even Xenoblade it's not even a million on VG charts, and it's at 1.2 and 1.3. So they might be close to a million. So that's why they're pleased and
probably are because it's always in the top 10 for the eShop.
Yeah. So yeah, like. Third-party games are actually selling because they have an advantage over other consoles. If you playing on PC or PlayStation or Xbox, it's the handheld. I know it's not gonna be the prettiest game, but there is a advantage that the Switch version has that the other versions don't have. So it's a win-win for everybody, man. So
yeah, there's a definite trade-off. Like you're switching visuals and frame rate for portability and versatility. So if portability and versatility are more important to you, then that's a valid reason to get the Switch version. And I think a lot of people enjoy that. I think a lot of people like to take their game around with them and just play like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there when they're out and about, and then play a little bit more at home. I think people could finish more games like that.
And portability has always been Nintendo's strong. Their strong.
Yes, their strongest.
Yeah, they got the Game Boy, The Game Boy outsold the Super Nintendo.
Their handhelds always outsell their home consoles.
The Game Boy Color was outsold the 64, and was it the Advance game? Was the Game Boy Advance outsold the GameCube? Well, they kicked their ass.
The DS beat the Wii, and the Wii's their best-selling home console.
Yeah, it smothered the Wii 100 million to 150, dude.
Yeah.
So that's why I said Switch was a very good idea that they gave up on us, and I told you. I hate to tell you, I told you so. Actually, me and Alex said that. If y'all, I really don't feel like pulling up my old video. It was a video that we did, I think, a month after the release of the Switch last year. If one of y'all want to go through my videos and find, I do not want to find it. We actually made a prediction that the Switch was going to sell between 15 to 20 million in its first year. And people thought we was crazy. People thought we was crazy. And look where's it at now. Like, we not saying this shit because we Nintendo fanboys. We saying this shit because we see a market out there. The market, the strongest market is handheld. When you mix both of those together, then boom, this is what you get, man. And that's why the Switch is still selling well. Even though we didn't get really no heavy hitters that came out this year. Kirby is not a heavy hitter.
Kirby still did 1.2 million.
No, you know what I mean, like a Odyssey.
I thought it's not a console seller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But still, like, that game sold really well. And now, as far as I'm concerned, Kirby All Stars was a very average game.
It is an average game. Like, it's that Nintendo Switch fever. Like, people just buying games, just buy games.
Buy everything on it, man. Yeah.
And well, let's be real. Kirby has always catered towards children. I'm not gonna lie. Because those games are so... Matter of fact, Kirby was the first game my daughter had beat. And my daughter don't beat games. These kids, man. That's why I be chilling buying these kids video games, man. Because she play them, and she be like, can I play something else? My son be the same way. Can I play something else? Can I play something else? No.
Boy!
Boy, if you don't get your ass in that. So I've been chilling on... I bought a Minecraft. And the reason why I bought a Minecraft because... That's unlimited playing.
Those kind of games they can play forever.
My kids, I don't know what is up with Minecraft and children.
Kids love Minecraft.
They love Minecraft.
I'm sure if you bought your kids Labo, they'd fucking love that shit.
I actually thought about buying it for them today because they had a really great report card yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait and see tomorrow because we supposed to be taking them out to the movie.
So they hand you a report card, you hand them cardboard.
Well, we're gonna spend some money tomorrow, so I'm gonna wait before I spoil them because they're gonna see we all gonna see the adventures tomorrow. And my son got
I'm watching it tomorrow too.
And my son got a free coupon to CC's Pizzas, because it's grades.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna be out all day tomorrow. So I'm gonna see how much money I got left. If I have enough money for them to get there, I would do it. I can't go broke just spoiling them. They just have to wait. But yeah, it's crazy. Guess what my kids want now? They want an Xbox.
You already have one.
They want their own. The reason why because
why?
I've been letting my kids play in my Xbox lately on of course the Game Pass, all those games on there. And that's why they want an Xbox because they never played these games before. They like I don't want the Switch. I'm tired of playing the Switch, so they playing all these other games they never played before. So they want their own Xbox now.
At least with Game Pass, you just pay the $10 and they got like 100.
There you go. And a lot of those games on there, they got them. They got them. So
that makes more sense than buying them games. If they're not beating them anyways.
I might wind up getting them Xbox One S because I know they will actually play it. Because there's, like I say, my kids, they never played Xbox before. They never did. So a lot of these games are new to them. So I'm probably do that. So okay, we predicted between 15 to 20 million, and we was correct. I didn't predict the exact amount, but I know it was going to be in that vicinity with the Nintendo Switch. So. Why do you think that we predicted this much, and why? Just why? Just explain why did you predict that? Why was so high, and tell us why you was right about the prediction.
My reasoning for the prediction, I think I said 12. Pretty sure I said 12. Mm-hmm. But my prediction for going that high, even though the Wii U was like such a failure, was because it was a hybrid, and we already knew that they were merging their home console and handheld divisions into one building. So, like, the way I saw it was this thing will have consistent games. Nintendo handhelds always sell well. 3DS people will move over, and like all of that happened because like that's common sense. A lot of people were like our buddy Retro Bros who thought the Switch is only going to sell 1 million. Yes, we're throwing you under the bus here, Retro. He thought he was going to sell 1 million. Like that was a really foolish prediction because Nintendo handhelds always do well, and then on top of that, you mix the home console experience into one hybrid device that carves out Nintendo's own market. Like it was always going to do well. I honestly didn't expect it to do 18 million this quickly. That's even better than what I had expected. But like, damn, like you can't argue with the results. They've done basically everything right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they just got to sort out their online. Nintendo just announced they're going to talk about the online network in early May, so probably in a week or so, or maybe a week or two. But we'll hear about the online network, how it's going to work. They're going to give us the details about it, because that's kind of the only big missing piece is their online infrastructure just isn't adequate compared to Sony and Microsoft. So hopefully what they have prepared is going to be a positive thing. We will see, though.
Everything is positive right now. Like I say, they hadn't gave us a big heavy hitter game this year, and they still outselling the Xbox. You know, Xbox got Far Cry 5 and these AAA games. That is crazy. They get into third-party games and the Switch still outsell. That is crazy.
Like, everyone over working at Xbox should be on their knees praying and thanking the Lord that they get this third-party support. Because can you imagine if they had Wii U levels of third-party support and their exclusives were things like Sea of Thieves and that's all they were getting?
Wow.
Like, fucking hell. At least with Nintendo, with that shitty ass Wii U, when it did get a game, at least the game was good.
That's true. That was the only strong point with the Wii U was their exclusives. Even though they didn't get all their exclusives, you know, we didn't get a Zelda game to the end of the damn life cycle. We didn't get a Xenoblade game to the damn near end of the life cycle. So they waited so long to pump out these games. And plus, like I said, we was missing franchises. You know, Star Fox came out, and that was a lackluster Star Fox game.
That was, not the greatest.
Yeah, like 3D Mario, 3D World came out. A lot of people, it was a good game, but a lot of people criticized it because it wasn't that true open world Mario Galaxy or Sunshine type of game that people wanted. And you know, it was actually a good game, but you know, people gonna always complain. Just like people.
That was a very good game.
You know, just like people complain about why we won't get Smash Brothers Melee remaster. I'm so sick and tired of these fanboys talking about Melee. Jesus.
Fucking hell. Just play Melee on your stupid GameCube and shut the fuck up. Let the rest of us do new games.
Oh my God. They
always talking about Melee.
That's why Nintendo would never retire them GameCube controllers. I know for a fact they're gonna have GameCube controllers compatible with the Switch. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Of course it will.
I'm sick of it.
If they don't allow GameCube controller support on the new Smash Brothers, they're never gonna hear the end of it from Etika and all these idiots crying about the GameCube controller being the best controller and how they love Melee and Melee's the best and all other Smash Brothers are terrible. Like, shut up. Nobody fucking cares. Shut up. Like, just play the new one or play on your GameCube and be quiet.
Don't get me wrong. I think the GameCube controller is the best controller. That's one thing about Nintendo. I kind of
wish... No. Bullshit.
What?
This is the best controller they've ever made. The Switch Pro controller.
Okay, before the Pro controller came out. Because... the
Wii U Pro controller is still better.
It's a Pro controller. It's still the same thing.
Different console, different controller.
But it's still called Pro controller.
Yeah, but the button placement is different.
But it's the same layout, just like the DualShock. It's the same thing. They make it a little different, but the DualShock has always been the same. Okay,
the layout's different. Don't you remember on the Wii U the analogs were both at the top?
You're talking about the gamepad. Talking about the gamepad.
Oh no, I'm talking about the actual Pro controller. Like on the Wii U one.
Okay. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
On this one is on the bottom like Xbox.
They're trying to be like Xbox because they know Xbox got the best controller. I don't know, man. I think GameCube they had a really good controller. I can vouch for that. But I do like the Pro controller now because it reminds me of the Xbox controller, and I think the Xbox controller has the best controller. That's
They
what
do.
they do have the best controller. It's a console for shooters.
They spend more money investing in controllers than they do games. It better be good.
Oh wow, I saw that coming.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
spent $100 million making that controller. It better be
Man,
good.
they need to retire that damn controller. I'm sick as tired. Retire Smash Brothers Melee. Just retire it, please.
Tired of that shit. We've moved on. There's been 2 other Smash Brothers since then, and we're about to get a 3rd one. God damn, calm the
So,
fuck down.
so with this year, of course, the rest of this year and January, February, and March of 2019. Do you see this happening with Switch selling 20 million consoles without Pokemon?
Without Pokemon, that's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna say impossible because you got to remember in the first year of the Switch, they did have inventory shortages for a long time. So that 18 million could have been higher if they had sorted out their inventory at the beginning of the year. But like now that their inventory is sorted out and they're getting consistent games, like the Switch is constantly selling well. It never has a bad month. All the games are selling. The hype around the system is very good. I see Switch advertisements everywhere. It's not quite as much advertising as PS4, but like Nintendo has done a great job with their marketing for the Switch, so I don't see the momentum slowing down. But of course, like Pokemon is the game to get them over that hump, definitely, and it would be a very, very hard to get to 20 million without Pokemon. But it's still doable. But it would definitely, you would want Pokemon there to push the thing.
Even though if Fire Emblem comes out this year, even though Nintendo said that, and Bayonetta
Fire
3,
Emblem's supposed to be this year.
Bayonetta
There's
3,
no way. There's no way Bayonetta 3.
I'm just saying, even though Bayonetta 3, Fire Emblem, and Metro Prime 4 comes out this year, that's still gonna be hard to hit 20 million. It's still gonna be hard.
Bayonetta and Metroid, no way, because at their financial meeting, it's still listed as to be determined. Like they don't even have a year on there yet.
I think Bayonetta 3 and Metro Prime 4, with the momentum of the Switch, of course, Bayonetta 2, if you realize that if you was looking at the financial reports, it's outselling Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U in the same time period. I believe that Bayonetta 3...
Like 100,000 more.
Yeah, I believe Bayonetta 3 and Metro Prime 4 would be the best-selling game in their franchise, respectively.
It could be. Yeah.
It could be, like, because just looking at how popular gaming is today, just look at the Zelda, God of War, Persona 5.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is now the best-selling Zelda game.
Just look at these JRPGs, like Persona 5 selling over 2 million. That is crazy for a Japanese RPG.
JRPG, that's pretty
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the most selling Xenogears or Xeno game, period. So so you got all these games that's it's topping their predecessors, and you know it's topping it for a good reason, because not only the game is good, there is still an audience for that game, and people has been looking for a good game to buy and play, and these games are actually worth the money. And I'm glad that these gamers that's a fan of these genres is actually supporting these developers, telling them, hey, we still want single player games. I don't want these freaking multiplayer games. Oh, I'm sick of it. And I'm thinking that a lot of these gamers are sending
too oversaturated with multiplayer.
I think they're trying to send a message to these developers, especially EA and Microsoft. Send a message. So that's my reasoning on why I think a lot of these games are basically been the best selling in their series, respectively. You know, so it's just a good time to be a game. I remember the first couple of years of the generation was kind of sparse. It was I didn't like it at all. I didn't. You know, Xbox had a couple of good games. You know, it was a lot better than now. Yeah. But it wasn't. They didn't have no groundbreaking.
Last year, 2016, 2017 especially, and this year have been very good.
Especially, if you're a PlayStation fan or if you're a Nintendo fan.
Well, yeah, there's only one console that's not having a great time, but the other two, 2017 and 2018, are great.
Yes, that is true. That is true, man. And I just can't wait till E3 get here, man. I don't know what to say about Xbox, man, but I know what to expect from Sony.
I want to see at Xbox is because I'm pretty sure they have the marketing rights to Tomb Raider, but I'm excited to see some Tomb Raider gameplay. I think we'll see it at the Xbox show.
I don't know
But
what to say
their
about it.
games,
I
their
don't know
first
what's.
party games, I'm not excited to see any. Unless they show us Halo 6 and Gears of War 5, I'm not interested.
So what if they reboot the Halo series? How would you feel about it?
I wouldn't enjoy that. I like Master
Really?
Chief. Yeah, I don't want to play Halo with a different character.
No, if they have Master Chief in it, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, then that's fine.
If that's fine, just reboot the
Yeah.
whole thing because
They might as well, because the story that they're going with right now is kind of stupid.
it is
So.
kind of stupid. Like I don't know who's their team. Like they need to take notes on Sony.
343 still has not proven that they can make a good Halo game yet.
Who made Halo 4? I forgot.
That was also them.
So when did Bungie jump ship?
Bungie left after Halo 3, like a couple years after. They didn't want to do Halo anymore, and then Microsoft basically told them to fuck off then.
Oh wow, that's Microsoft's problem, man. That is their problem. Like they don't give their developers, just give them room, give them space, just give them freedom to do what they want to do. That's their problem. All these mandates, you got to do this, you got to do that. I don't care how good your ideal is. I don't want to hear it. That's one thing I don't respect about Microsoft. With Sony, like even though a lot of their games take time, take 5 or 6 years to develop, they give they give their developers all the freedom to innovate their games, and they innovate them for the better because just by all their exclusives, their single player exclusives, has been awesome with their story, even the gameplay.
This is something that I don't know if it's like an internal thing, but Microsoft just doesn't get it that game developers are artists. They don't want to just do one thing over and over. They want to do different things. Mm-hmm. Like look at the Horizon guys. They made Killzone for years, and Killzone was just a shit franchise, but they kept making it, and then Sony finally let them make their own game, and they brought out Horizon. Like there's no reason the Coalition can't make a different game other than Gears of War. 343 has 500 employees.
Oh damn. That's a lot.
500! And all they make is Halo. Like, you're telling me 500 employees can't be split up to make multiple games? 10 fucking people made The Last of Us.
You really? Are you serious? 10 people?
10 people were split off of the Uncharted team and made Last of Us.
Wow.
And Sony and Microsoft has 500 people at 343, and they can only make one game. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why Microsoft doesn't let them do different things.
That is crazy. 10 people. And that game sold how much? 10 million?
And now they're the A team. They were the B team of the Uncharted team, and now they became the A team by making their own game. Like, how crazy is that?
Because that game became a groundbreaking game, and respectively probably a timeless game.
Last of Us, God of War wouldn't be the way it is, and now we have an amazing God of War too.
Because I think Last of Us shits on Uncharted, if you ask me.
Yeah, Last of Us is way better than Uncharted.
Now, if there's a game an Uncharted game that will fight for the top notch, I would say Uncharted 2. I have to give Uncharted 2 props because that game was amazing. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That game
Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 changed the genre.
It did.
But Last of Us it's a better game though.
Maybe. You think it's a better game because it was more rated mature?
Well, it came out way later, so like they got more of the mechanics down, the graphics are better and whatever. But like, just the overall experience of Last of Us, I think the storytelling is better, but the action sequences in Uncharted 2 are definitely better.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I prefer Last of Us over Uncharted 2, but Uncharted 2, it's right underneath it. It's not really it's good.
Like hugely better, but like Last of Us is slightly better. They're both fantastic.
Yeah, they're both fantastic. And
Uncharted 4 not so much, but Uncharted 2 definitely.
Uncharted 4 was better than 1 and 3. I would say that. It was better than 3. We can agree. We can agree with that.
Yeah, it's better than 3. It's better than 3. But Uncharted Lost Legacy is way better than Uncharted 4.
Yeah, you is right. You know, I did enjoy Lost Legacy more than I did Uncharted 4.
It is so
the only thing that really pissed me off about it, like it was too cinematic. like I like cinematics. I like good stories. Uncharted always had a great story, but if there's more cinematics than gameplay, then I would have an issue with that, man. That's why a lot of people, say Sony's games are walking simulators because of that. I don't agree with it.
Stuff like what's it called? Detroit Being Human. That's a fucking walking simulator.
I am not interested in that game at all.
That game looks boring as hell.
Yeah, that's just a stopgap game. If they want to buy it, they buy it. Maybe I'll get it on a discount, but I'm not gonna pay full price for that game. I'm sorry.
But that Spider-Man, oh my god,
dude! Like I should have listened to that lady at GameStop today, cause she asked me, did I want to get that Spider-Man collector's edition? I was like, no, I'm picking up God of War collector's edition. I'm spending all that money getting that God of War, as you can see in the background. But I was like, you know what? I come here every week. On Friday when I get paid. I came today, got my Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and she was like, I got bad news for you. I know you came last week, and I know you said he's gonna come back this week and get that special edition Spider-Man. It's gone. She said it gone. That's what she said. She said it gone.
Yeah, that special edition sold out really quickly.
Man, I was so mad. I was like, shit. Everybody heard me.
Boy!
I should have said that, boy. Man, I'm sick, man. I was so mad. I really wanted to get that, man, because I'm starting to, I am interested in getting all the special editions, because one day I will get another shelf and put a lot of my stuff on there. I just like to collect things, man. I think it's awesome. It's awesome. So basically, we just talked about the Switch selling 20 million. I think you said something about it, but I didn't say nothing about it. Okay, I think it is possible that it can sell 20 million. Of course, there's hype, because remember the PS4 was selling based on the hype, even though they were sparse with their first-party games the first couple of years. It's possible. I would say I know it could sell at least 15 million this year, at least, but 20 million, that's kind of splitting hairs right there. Because, like I said, you sell 17 million the first year when Odyssey came out, Splatoon 2 came out, Breath of the Wild, your three of your top tier games came out that same year. And in 2018, we only know one top tier game is Smash Brothers. So the only top tier game that we could think of is Pokemon. I won't say Donkey Kong's a top tier game no more. It doesn't sell like it used to. Well, Donkey Kong Country Returns, it did sell well on Wii.
The one on the Wii sold more than 6 million.
Yeah, it sold, but it didn't.
Which one?
It sold.
The Wii U one.
6 million still good, but it hadn't been top tier since Super Nintendo. That's when it was selling really, really well. But when I say top tier, it has to be like 10 million or 8 to 10 million club. 8 to 10 million.
Oh, that's pretty rare though.
But 8 to 10 million, that's Zelda. That's Zelda territory. That's Zelda. Mario Kart. Mario.
There's not that can sell like that.
But we already know three Nintendo franchises sell at least 8 million up. That's Zelda, Mario Kart. And Donkey Kong, they like right underneath it. So, and Splatoon has potential to sell. No, it will sell 8 million. It's already at 6 million.
Splatoon can sell that much, I think.
Yeah, so Splatoon going to easily be in the top tier as far as Nintendo franchise, and it's getting popular by the day because everybody loves it. Dude, my wife was so into Splatoon the other day. She got so mad, she chunked her phone and broke it. I was like, what? Why you do that?
Wow.
She said they keep on giving me these shitty teams. I was like, oh my god, these
guys are terrible, boy.
I was like, man, that Splatoon's a powerful drug, girl. Jesus Christ.
Splatoon is a rage-inducing game, especially when you have like idiots on your team. Like, there's nothing worse than playing online in Splatoon and having a bunch of retards that don't know how to play the game.
I think what triggered her is that the Rainmaker mode. When you, of course, you gotta take the Rainmaker and take it to their base, whatever. She's terrible at that, but she plays with the roller still, and she's good at that role. She is so good. She basically defends it. Like she wants somebody to pick it up, and she will splat everybody. Because a lot of times she be getting like 30 to 40 splats a match. She's good.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, she got so mad because nobody was picking it up, and somebody was going the opposite way, and she was so mad she shut the control and her phone. I was like, damn, girl. I was like, chill, man, just chill. But yeah, that's a powerful drug, man. But I don't know, man. Like E3, I expect a really great E3 from Nintendo, because people want to know what's next coming from y'all. Because we got a whole bunch of great games that came out the first year, and a lot of remasters, a lot of ports that came from the Wii U. And I do expect more ports because the Wii U was a piece of shit console. But you know, people want to know what you got new for us. People want to know.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Tokyo Mirage Session
probably
at E3.
Probably so.
Because that game sold terribly. Maybe even Star Fox Zero. If they
no. That game.
Because I'm pretty sure they did not make their money.
That game was an abomination, man. I don't want to ever see that game in my life. I didn't buy the game because of that shit.
I played it. Like, the worst thing about that game is the controls. So, like, if they could fix the controls and put regular controls, then it's not a terrible game. It's not an amazing game.
I wasn't gonna buy it for no $60. I'll tell you that shit.
Oh no. If they fix the controls, then it would be like a kind of like a 7 out of 10 game. It'd be decent.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 game. But on the Wii U, it's a 5 out of 10 because of those shit ass controls.
Oh wow. Shit, but yeah, Pokemon that has to be a must at E3. Nintendo, that's if Nintendo won't. Even though was it last year? I believe Nintendo said they wanted all third-party support during the early stage of the Switch. Whenever they was getting all that success, they did say they want all. They said they wanted rated mature games. Remember when they said that they wanted rated mature games and they want all support.
We're gonna see like a few big blockbuster AAA games. Like honestly, I'll be shocked if we don't see Grand Theft Auto 5.
Nintendo wants them all. To be honest,
I know, but I'm just saying like that will help move consoles, because like if Grand Theft Auto is on your system, it's moving units, because that game has been in the top 10 charts since it came out. It's never missed the top 10 chart. It's crazy. So they have to get that game.
That's why Rockstar ain't working on nothing else, because everybody keep buying it.
Getting is Red Dead Redemption this entire generation. That's the first game they're dropping this generation, is Red Dead Redemption 2.
So that is crazy, man.
Isn't that insane? Because like a lot of people forget Grand Theft Auto is a last gen game.
One game this generation. That is crazy, dude. It's been
5 years, and this is the first game they're actually going to drop that started from this generation.
That team is too big to only drop one freaking game.
Look how much money they make.
That is true.
Like, they don't care. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 online makes too much money for them to care.
Yeah, that is true. I don't play it online. I don't play Grand Theft Auto online.
Grand Theft Auto 6 will probably be a few more years.
A few more years? Come on. Talking about milking it, dude. Jesus. Yeah. They made enough money. It's
not slowing down. Like, the game's always in the top 10. It's making a lot of money online. Like, honestly, if you were that company, would you bother? Would you like? Well, I don't mind them taking their time to make Grand Theft Auto 6 good, but like
I don't mind as long as they got more projects. I'm not talking about just one project. Red Dead Redemption, we knew all about that 2 years ago. We know about that.
Yeah.
But what about another project, a new IP? You got to take risk, man. You can't just keep milking this stuff, man. You know, you got to take risks.
They don't really do too many new IPs.
You got to expand, man. If they want to expand, like you gotta build more studios, get more employees. Like, yes, still do your thing with Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. Still do your thing, but you got to expand, man. You got to expand. Look at Ubisoft. Look at Ubisoft. How they expanded, man. Look at them now.
Ubisoft out of the major companies, they make the most new IPs.
That's what I'm saying. They keep expanding. Their teams keep building. Watch Dogs, like even though they said the first one was overhyped and it sold well, but they still took risk and it paid off. But
the second game is very different from the first one.
And it was, I liked the first one, but there was a lot of flaws. But I felt that the second one was way better than the first one because they took risks. And there's a rumor that they're gonna have a Watch Dogs 3.
That's good.
So I love on how they taking risks and they sticking with their franchises, not doing no one and done like Microsoft, like Assassin's Creed. To me, they freaking freaking overexhausted that freaking franchise. They had to take a break because they had too many problems, too many issues,
Yeah.
game breaking glitches. So they took a year off to make a masterpiece. Dude, you have to play Origins, dude. Play
Yeah, I'll
Origins.
get it eventually.
You
Yeah, I
got
know it's a good game.
you have a PS4 Pro, dude. Get it. That is a beautiful looking game, and not only looks beautiful, it is so good.
Yeah, I'll get it soon. Like that kind of game takes what, like 50 hours. So
I think how many hours I put into that? I traded it in. I'm gonna eventually get it back, but I think I completed it by maybe 50%, and I put in about
yeah, but you finished the story, right?
the story is finished, but I think I put in about 50 to 60 hours. Now
Yeah, 'cause I don't give a shit about 100% in games anymore. I
but
just wanna, like,
there
play
is
through the campaign.
there is DLC too. I hadn't bought the DLC.
Oh, really? Okay.
There is DLC.
Yeah,
So
I'll get it eventually. Like that is on the list of the games I want to play because everyone I've talked to that's played it said it's very good.
See, that's why I respect Ubisoft because a lot of their games has a lot of content. A lot of games are open world. Matter of fact, we didn't talk about the other game that that was on the GameCube. What was it? What's the name of that game?
Actually, I gotta head out now.
Oh, you gotta head out now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
See you later. See you later, peoples in the chat. And yeah, E3. Let's hope Xbox has something to show.
I hope so, man.
All right. See you later.
Peace. Okay, so Alex is gone. So yeah, I'm talk a little bit before I end this stream. I'm gonna get a few questions and all that. So yeah, man, it has been a wonderful ride being a Nintendo owner, being a PlayStation owner. The PS4 is selling like hotcakes still. The Switch is still selling like hotcakes. Like they are neck and neck with each other. The Switch and the PS4. Like every time we get those, even though we know VG charts is not always accurate. But every time we do get numbers, they like spot maybe 10 to 15,000 from each other, and it's a dogfight between the Switch and the PS4. But the real challenge is gonna be when the holidays approaches. I want to know who's gonna sell more. It's gonna be a dogfight, and it's all about games, all about the exclusives. And we already know about Sony has really great exclusives, and Sony has they have the third parties on their side. And I'm not saying that the Switch is not going to have no major third-party games this year because I'm just going to have to wait and see because every time we get a Nintendo Direct, we always get surprised. Always get surprised, with Nintendo, with third-party games like the, not the Stick of Truth, the Fractured Butthole, the South Park game. Wolfenstein 2 was a surprise. Doom was a surprise. Skyrim was a surprise. These type of games that we don't normally get on a Nintendo console is coming. So a lot of these people that get so frustrated and angry that when third-party games get announced and it doesn't go on the Nintendo Switch, I keep telling everybody just be patient because we've seen this story before. Every time we get a Nintendo Direct, we get surprises from third parties, and it never fails. So that's why I said, just wait, man. Just wait. I'm gonna be like OJ. Just wait and see. Wait and see. So I'm gonna just be like OJ right now, man. So E3 comes around. It's rumors that Black Ops 4 is gonna go to the Nintendo Switch. So it doesn't make sense if the game doesn't go on the Nintendo Switch because Call of Duty usually go on every platform, and I'm not a big fan of battle royale games, but I think it will be very huge for Nintendo to get a Call of Duty game on the system because let's just be real. Call of Duty does sell systems. Every year, they sell about 15, 20 million copies. That is a lot of copies every freaking year. Yes, Call of Duty sells Xboxes. Call of Duty sells PlayStation. And Call of Duty can sell Nintendo Switch. It can. It can happen. So that's what I'm saying. Even though it's a rumor, but I think it will be true. And y'all got to remember, like, when it comes to third parties, Nintendo want to individually show y'all that a lot of these games are coming to the Switch because, let's just be real, a lot of Nintendo fans don't pay attention to third party. They don't pay attention to other gaming communities. They only pay attention to Nintendo. And if Nintendo tell you to buy the game, they're going to buy it. That's just how it is. It's crazy on how they have to tell you themselves. But, I guess with the history with third parties and Nintendo, it hasn't been a good history. So Nintendo is taking it the smart way, the safe way to basically take it upon themselves and announcing in their direct, in which we said that during the Wii U days, that Nintendo need to advertise third-party games, in which they have been advertising. They advertise Skyrim, they advertise Doom, they advertise a lot of games. Go to their YouTube channel. Every third party that comes out on the Switch, they pull a trailer out, multiple trailers on their YouTube channel. So that's why a lot of third-party games on the Switch is selling a lot better on the Switch, because they taking it more serious, because Nintendo said that they want all games, not just very mature games. They want every game, every third-party game that you see on Xbox, that you see on PlayStation, or even PC. They want it on the Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo Switch changed the way you play, and it's changed changing a lot of people the way they play, because you know, a lot of people, you know, used to a console, and they are, let's say they go on a lot of business trips and stuff. They're busy. They go on vacations. They're like, I don't want to carry that heavy Xbox. I don't want to carry that heavy PlayStation, especially the PlayStation Pro, the Xbox One X. They are very heavy consoles. Well, like it could be a burden if you carry that thing everywhere. And now we have an option to play it in handheld with very good, pretty graphics in 720p in HD. So that was a good idea. And they changed the game once again. And that's why I think third parties is being a lot more serious. That's why I think Nintendo has been a lot more serious. And that's why you see a whole bunch of third party games being in Nintendo's Direct, so they can directly show a lot of Nintendo fans that, hey man, we get these games, these type of games that you see on Xbox and PlayStation. We prefer you not to buy a PlayStation, Xbox to play these games. We want it on our console, so y'all can buy a Switch and play it on our console. That's why they put these games on the Nintendo Direct. And I expect, whenever a Nintendo Direct comes, I expect more third-party announcements. Or E3 comes around, and E3 is around the corner, I expect more third-party announcements. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So if there is more third-party games that's going to get announced, people, don't be surprised that they don't announce a Switch version. So let's just stop with the fake crime and just use that noggin here. Just use your head. Be like, okay, these past couple of directs, we got new third-party announcements. So just wait. And if we don't have I will be very surprised if I don't see a Call of Duty game on Nintendo Switch this year. I'm just be real. I will be very, very surprised. You know, especially if it's a battle royale game, especially if they don't have a single player campaign. So it's not like they're doing much. They don't have a single player campaign. It's just a multiplayer game. So I don't see why the Switch version. I don't see why there's not a Switch version. Especially whenever Nintendo Switch, we get that paid online subscription. So you know, whenever Nintendo ups the quality of their online infrastructure, I don't see why we can't get that on Nintendo Switch. See. I play a lot of, even though I did say I play all my third-party games on Xbox or even PlayStation, mostly Xbox, but I don't mind playing a battle royale game on my Nintendo Switch, because a lot of my friends has a Nintendo Switch. Most of my gaming buddies are on the Switch right now, so I don't mind playing with y'all guys on there, and I don't mind. So I really hope that this is true with the rumors. To be honest, I expect it to happen. You know, let's just be real with it. Nintendo Switch is killing it. Nintendo Switch is doing very well. You know, the only thing we can do is just celebrate, congratulate Nintendo for what they're doing, congratulate Sony for what they're doing. They're doing a hell of a job. It's just a happy time to be gamers right now, people. You know, whether what console you play on. I would say Xbox, but it's not a happy time for Xbox fans. It's just not happy, man. It's pretty dead over there, man. Unless you like Sea of Thieves, man. Oh my God, Sea of Thieves, man. I try not to laugh, but I just laugh. Sea of Thieves is trash, man. I'm sorry. Don't buy that shit. Don't buy that trash, man. I'm sorry. I can't advertise Sea of Thieves, man. I can't tell y'all to buy Sea of Thieves because I played it. It was trash. It was trash. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna pray for Xbox. Xbox, it's just not looking too good for Xbox right now. If they don't get their shit together, man, it's gonna drive a lot more gamers to buy a PC. And with Xbox, they need to do something about that Xbox Live, because if they trying to integrate everything from their console to their PC, and a lot of Xbox gamers is going to move over from Xbox to PC. And you know, reason why, because The graphics are superior, frame rates are superior. They don't pay for Xbox Live. It's just a lot of positives on the PC side, man. That's why Alex went. That's why a lot of people went on the PC side, because Microsoft made sure that they just basically just stumped the mud hole with the fucking Xbox. They just freaking make the Xbox brand more irrelevant, and that's why a lot of PC gamers are happy that they don't have to buy an Xbox to play Halo or play Gears or Forza, because they said from now on all their exclusives is going on PC and Game Pass. And yeah, I have an issue with that. Y'all know how I feel about that. I ain't trying to get down and dirty, get into all the details. Y'all know how I feel about that. But like I say, man, it's been a good year, man. It's been a good year, man. And we got about 46 watching right now. Let's get some questions in the chat before I hit up out of here, people. Let's get some questions. What y'all saying in the chat? GU King of Heart. What's going on, buddy? Hey, you got a shout out from the No today. I was watching the No. They gave you a shout out about something that you something, was it a Pokemon rumor or something? It was something that they called your name out. Said, have you seen the leak rumor E3 being smashed in Pokemon theme? Huh, so that's the part which you was talking. No, I hadn't seen it, man. That it has to, Pokemon has to come out this year, people. If Nintendo won't if Nintendo want to get to that 20 million mark by next March, their next physical year, Pokemon has to happen this year. Smash Brothers is not going to do it by itself. Let's just be real. Smash Brothers is not going to do it by itself. Pokemon sells a lot more than Smash Brothers. It's more well known of a title. I'm not trying to dog Smash Brothers. It is a popular franchise, but it doesn't sell between 15 to 20 million games every year. It doesn't sell that. It doesn't sell like Pokemon. So Pokemon has to be it. And I do expect Pokemon to be at E3. I do expect it to launch this year. If it doesn't launch this year, then if they want to make that 20 million, Metro Prime 3, Bayonetta 3, what's that game? They didn't really talk about it much, but they said it was supposed to come out this year. Fire Emblem, that better come out this year. These games better come out this year if they want to make it to that 20 million mark, and Pokemon is not out. Let's just be real. Said the Switch is having a drought for 7 months. Or you probably said months. So you said it's having a drought. So their last major exclusive, I won't call this 7-month drought, because you gotta remember this came out in December. And Kirby just came out last month. And both of those games sold over 1 million apiece. One was like 1.2, another was like 1.3. And that is crazy. So I won't say a major drought, because they just got some third-party games that came out a few weeks ago. Fractured Butthole. That's a big name game. A lot of people love the South Park games. Dark Souls is coming out this year, but it got delayed to the summertime. I know there was a lot of Wii U ports, Bayonetta 2. Like, they have games on the Switch. If you was a Wii U owner, then maybe these games are not for you because you already played these games. But let's just be real. A lot of Switch owners didn't own a Wii U. Let's just be real. The Wii U sold about 14 million. The Switch has about 18 million now. So let's be real. A lot of those gamers that own the Switch didn't play a lot of these games that was on the Wii U. So that's one thing I can say. A lot of these games that was on Wii U, it's new to a lot of these Switch owners. Let's just be real about that. But I won't say they have a drought, unless you talk about a drought of either a major third-party game, as far as a Call of Duty that came out during the fall, or a drought as far as having a big name, a Nintendo title like a Smash or Pokemon or Mario or Zelda, Mario Kart, if you're talking about drought like that. But I won't say a 7-month drought, because Xenoblade and Kirby came out, within that 7 months. What else we got? said Nintendo sucks at spacing for the year though. Sometimes their spacing can suck. I do agree with that because they had too many games that jam packed during the fall. They had too many games that came out. Like, of course, a lot of them was ports. You know, of course, you got what that came Pokken Tournament. A lot of these games came out within weeks from each other. Of course, the Pokken Tournament came out. I think NBA 2K and FIFA came out like with in that same month. And of course, you had the Xenoblade in December, Mario Odyssey. What else that came out? There's a few more games. The Xenoverse 2, you know, like they had a few games that came out in the fall. A lot of them was kind of terrible spacing, and you know, and as far as the Wii U, they did the same issue. They had the same issue with spacing. That's why we had these 6 month, 7 month droughts, and Zelda Breath of the Wild came out during the last. That was basically Wii U's last game. Was it Tokyo Mirage was a failure because they basically sent that game out to die, knowing nobody was playing the Wii U, nobody was buying the Wii U. That Zelda Twilight Princess, you know, was a stopgap game. That game barely sold 1 million. It's a Zelda game, you know. Nobody, like I said, nobody wasn't buying the Wii U. Nobody wasn't paying attention to it. So yeah, the spacing was bad. I think that's why Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out the same year, because they didn't want to make that same mistakes. Showing Xenoblade, y'all remember they was showing us Xenoblade like the first year of the Wii U. Like they would keep showing us these trailers and all that, and they just kept freaking delaying the game. We got the game by 4 years later, and I was like, "Are you serious?" So I honestly think that's why they wanted this game to come out the first year, even though it had issues. That's why it took me so long to get the game, because it had too many issues, frame rate issues. Just it was crazy, man. So I'm glad I got the game. I am excited to play the game, but I do want to finish God of War first. I got too many games to play right now. But Nintendo, they do need to, you know, get their spacing a lot better than what it was. But like I say, man, as long as they got games, as long as we don't have a Wii U situation, I am fine with that. It's all about games. What else we got here in the chat? Come on, stupid phone. Okay. For some reason my phone ain't loading up with the Alright, let's see. Okay, give me a second, people. Give me a second. All right. Hold on. Let me get off this display right quick. Let me get off of this. Okay, let's get off of this. Let's go here. Video. There we go. Hold on. Let me see, video capture. I'm trying to put my webcam on here, and it's not computing for some reason. I don't know why it's not working. Fuck it, I just go with this. This thing was I just use this one and forget it. I ain't got time to do all that because I'm not gonna stay here long. So let me get back to these questions, people. Make sure you hit that like button, please, people. Make sure you hit that like button. All right. Let me see. He's Quantum L said, "Are you interested in Bethesda's epic sci-fi RPG Starfield, and do you think Starfield will really be Skyrim in outer space like Bethesda said it will be?" I don't mind giving that game a shot, even though it sounds kind of weird. Bethesda makes really good games. I like to support Bethesda because their games Majority of the games, or all of them, are single player games, and we need to basically send a message to the gaming industry, or mostly send a message to EA and Xbox, since they are the biggest publishers out there. You know, Microsoft and EA. We need to send a message to them because they over there thinking. I won't say they thinking. They basically throwing smoke screen, trying to throw out false accusations that single player gaming is dying. They want to get rid of it so they can integrate a lot of microtransactions into these online games, and it's crazy, and it's selfish, it's distasteful, and that's why I don't support a lot of these games, a lot of these online games, because when you put that win to play pay to win aspect into these games, then I can't rock with you, man. I can't support you. You will not ever take my money, because I'm not gonna spend full price for a game just to get my ass handed to me, just to get my ass body, because somebody else paid an extra $20 for better armor, for better weapons, for better whatever, better grenades, just whatever. I can't rock with that shit, man. I'm sorry. But Bethesda, I have respect, my utmost respect for Bethesda, because they still keeping the single player. That's how I like it. What's up, Dre? He said the new president look like a dork. That's EJ. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a million seller, Tony. So that's the best selling Xeno game in the Xeno universe. The Xenogears, the Xenoblades, and all that. He said a lot of minor third party games came out. Yeah, like they just stopgap games, But with the success of the Nintendo Switch and the pacing that it's going, it's literally dogfighting with PlayStation 4. And PlayStation 4 is damn near at 100 million. So that tells you something. That tells you that there is a market for the Nintendo Switch. And there are a force to be reckoned with. And they're not playing around. Nintendo's not playing around. So, yes. I do believe at some point, either this year or 2019, that they're going to get full throttle third-party support. And I still have hope that Nintendo will come out with another revision console. Maybe have the Tegra X2 processor chip inside the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, so we can get better games better running games. I don't give a shit about graphics. I like graphics. I love graphics. But I don't want to play a lot of games and we can't even stay at 30 frames per second because it keep dipping to the 20s. I hate that. I freaking hate that. So I see why a lot of people was upset. Super Metal Dave was upset, and his fan base they let him know that, hey man, you can't be upset, man. Nintendo is the king. Nintendo can't never do no wrong, man. I remember that phase, man. His audience was so freaking. They was on his ass, man. They hated Super Metal Dave so much, man. That was so funny. But I'm sorry, man. I gotta side with Super Metal Dave, man. Like, you have to have a powerful console to run a lot of these games. You got a Xenoblade game. That's a huge open world RPG, man. Like, if we can't have these games at least running at a locked 30 frames, then we have a problem here. We have a problem. It's been other games that's having issues staying at 30 frames, like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Even though that game scored highly at 97 on Metacritic, but there was issues with the gameplay, with the frame rates. So, I'm not gonna lie. Zelda Breath of the Wild is a great game, one of the best games of all time. Did it get scored heavily? Did it get scored based on nostalgia? I think so. Do I believe that it should score higher than Ocarina of Time? No. The reason why? Ocarina of Time was on a much powerful system, Nintendo 64. I won't say much powerful. Well, during that time frame, the Nintendo 64 was the most powerful system out there, and they didn't have to worry about the gameplay. They didn't have to worry about the frame rates because the console could run that game with ease. Like with the Switch, like it's struggling to keep pace at 30 frames per second, man. You know, do I? It's kind of hard. I don't know, man. It's kind of like people asking which game is better, Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Odyssey. The reason why people say Super Mario Odyssey because it's a modern Super Mario game, scored highly, 97 like Zelda, and it's a very fun game. But what about 20 years ago when I was a kid? Everybody was talking about Super Mario 64. Like, it was so much praise around that game. Like, the way we praise in Odyssey right now is the way we praise Super Mario 64 back in the 90s when I was a kid. Like, everybody loved Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 was in McDonald's. It was everywhere. Everybody had Super Mario 64. So it's kind of hard to pick which game is better, Super Mario 64 and Odyssey. You know, of course, we know which game looks better. You know, I'm talking about the time frame. I'm talking about at that era. That era versus this era, like it's hard to tell which game's better. But if you asking me, Breath of the Wild versus Ocarina of Time is basically, I guess people said that it's the best Zelda game ever, and some people say it's the best game ever. Like I say, at that time frame, that was on a much powerful console, so it had no issues with the frame rates, had no issues with the mechanics. But we have issues with the Switch because it's running an X1 processor, and it's just it's just a lot more work for third parties, or a lot more work for Nintendo's development team to keep these games running at a stable frame rate. That's why I would love for Nintendo to come out with a much better, powerful console, man. It's not about that I'm a graphics whore. I want my games to run at a smooth either lock 30 or a lock 60. I don't want to dip in the 20s. I don't. That's just how I feel about that. What else we got in the chat? Let me see. Xbox is copying Atari and Sega. Wow. That is crazy. You will put Sega in that. Like, let's just be real. I know a lot of y'all give me a lot of shit about Sega, but how about that Yakuza series, man? If you had not played Yakuza series, man, you is missing out. Yakuza series is so freaking awesome, dude. Like, that's a Sega title. That's a Sega developed and published title. I know a lot of y'all be like, Sega, they don't make games. All they do is publish games. That's all they do. But let's be real. Like, Yakuza has been a popular title in Japan, and people out here in the States or in Europe, they see this game, they're like, man, this game looks so damn good. We want to try this game out. And as soon as we got it, people loving it. People loving it. Yakuza 0 has been an awesome game, a wonderful experience. That's when they was like, okay, it's like they buying the games, like people enjoying the game. So we'll give them Yakuza Kiwami. I bought that. I didn't play it yet because I'm at the either last chapter or the maybe the one before the last one, but I'm down to finish with Yakuza 0. As soon as I finish with that, I'm going to the Kiwami, I think that's how you say it. Then after I'm finished with that, I'm going to buy Yakuza 6. And Sega announced yesterday that if there is a demand for the rest of the Yakuza games, they're going to give us 3, 4, and 5. And I will be so happy. That game right there, y'all should try it out. Not only the game, it is a beat-em-up game, really fun game, but it has a really good story, man. Good story. I love the game. It has a great story. Y'all should try Yakuza out. That's a game. I'm so proud of Sega for giving us a game like Yakuza. That is a wonderful, wonderful game. I really love that game. What else we got in the chat? Let me get a couple more questions. I'm going to end the stream. Oh, appreciate you coming, Ludwig Von Gaming. I didn't know you was here, man. I've just been talking my ass off. So, do you think we'll get Xbox Game Pass on Nintendo Switch? Knowing how Microsoft is, man. Knowing how Microsoft is, it doesn't surprise me at all. Ever since they put games on PC, I think they made it worse than themselves. I won't say they made it worse than themselves as far as making money, But they made it worse on the Xbox brand and the Xbox hardcore fans that doesn't want to go to PC. I think that's what happened. They more worried about the money aspect, but not worrying about, trying to better your Xbox console. But it seems that they want to go towards the PC, and they try to make everybody happy, and it's not like that. You can't make everybody happy. If Nintendo or Sony does something like that, put all their exclusives on PC, and we got to pay for these online services on the console, but you don't on PC, you pissing off your fan base. So it's just not looking too good, man. It's not looking too good. Okay. Let me see. I'll take one more question. I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm not even gonna read that, Brett. I ain't trying to talk about him, man. I'm cool with him, so I ain't trying to talk about that. Said time to go. Real thanks for the solo. Real talk. Peace. I'm out at 5,000. somebody like the Black Nerd. I actually like his channel. He's a pretty cool guy. Looks like I don't really see much. Seems like some people are dropping it. But it is Friday, so I know a lot of y'all are busy. Some of y'all probably still watching, playing God of War. So yeah, I think I might just end it here. But yeah, man, it's been a wonderful ride. Been a gamer, especially been a PlayStation gamer or a Nintendo gamer, or just been a gamer in general. You just go back and play your older consoles. So, I'm happy and can't wait for E3. I done already requested to take a whole week's vacation during E3 week, so I will have a lot of content for y'all guys. Lots and lots of content. Do a lot of podcasts. I'll probably do some solo videos. And E3 is a good time to get your channel out there because a lot of people is watching. And E3 is the Super Bowl of the gaming, and I'm very excited. And that's why I bought this new computer, because my new computer has not failed me. And my streams will be a lot better. Y'all will not see any choppiness coming from my streams no more. So if y'all decide to come during my live reaction during the Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft's E3, I will guarantee that my computer will look better. It is better. The quality is there, and me and Alex going to do a live reaction. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to do some giveaways. So like I say, appreciate this, guys. I appreciate y'all coming out. Appreciate the donations that y'all gave me today. And, if I decide to do another stream, it'll probably be Sunday. It won't be tomorrow because that's Avengers Day. That's my family day. So like I said, I can't devote my time to YouTube every day because I have a family. 3 kids, a wife, newborn baby. So yeah, I'm pretty much busy in 40-hour week job, and just found out today that my boss said that his boss want us to start working overtime, and I'm talking about mandatory overtime. So I got a lot of that coming up. I'm a pretty busy man. I'm a pretty busy man. So I gotta do whatever it takes to put food on the table, clothes on my kids' back, shoes on their feet, a roof over their head. I gotta do what I have to do to be a man in my house. So like I say, people, I appreciate y'all guys coming out. And y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at RealGamer27. Check my description out. You can follow me on Xbox, PlayStation, or even Nintendo Switch. Just follow your boy, or go to the Team Red Gaming Discord. Team Red Gaming Discord. As a matter of fact, let me try to, before I get out of here, let me give y'all that link to the Team Red Gaming Discord, just in case if y'all are not subscribe to that Discord. Let me find that right quick before I get up out of here. So y'all make sure y'all go and just chat with us. I'm gonna warn you, very toxic in that chat, and we cut up every day and we talk a lot of trash. So, so let me go and leave y'all the link to the Team Red Gaming Discord. And yeah, like I say, people, appreciate y'all guys coming, and I might see y'all Sunday or whatever. But like I say, follow us on Team Red Gaming, or follow your boy at RedGamer27 on Twitter. DM me, message me, whatever. Just keep me occupied on what's going on. If there's some breaking news, let your boy know, because sometimes I'll be busy, whatever. And I guess after that, I will see y'all guys on the next ride. Peace out.